What's up, everyone? Back day or pull day, however you want to say it. We have some pullovers, we have some pull-ups, and we have a movement that I've been enjoying quite a bit. I've been doing a single arm cable row, either kneeling or with an incline bench. You guys have probably seen that all over the internet. Great exercise, really feeling it pretty well. I can go pretty heavy because it's stable, and it gives me a nice peak contraction and a nice stretch if you know how to do it properly with the pushing the chest back cue, protracting the scapula really far forward. So we're just gonna hop right into it. Aaron's pretty tired, I'm pretty tired. I think about 3 sets in and we'll start feeling pretty good, and we'll have a lot more to say. Isn't that right, Aaron? See? He's getting that Jared prep feel. Oh, fuck. Cable lat pullovers, or lat prayers as we like to call them. I always like to find a bar that's it has a curve about shoulder width, right outside of shoulder width. Too narrow feels a little weird. Too wide would be super fucking awkward. Big fan of this bar here. It's a regular pull down bar, but it's just a little more narrow than a big one. So gives me a great stimulus just for the fact that you're in a better position to hit the lats. Still feeling a little shitty. I wasn't sick, which is nice. Just probably from a hip. You guys know what that is. If you don't know what that is, just ask me in the comments.
Pip.
Just some pip. All right, guys.
I'm trying to think of a funny thing to say for Pip. I'm struggling right now.
Yeah, because I can only go completely politically incorrect.
Yeah.
Or I can't think of anything at all.
Pathetic, impotent penis syndrome.
Penis in pussy.
Penis in pussy syndrome.
Yeah. Cues on this. You guys have seen me do a video with Eugene Xiao out in Australia. Holy shit, Aaron, you look dry as fuck, bro. Dude, record that in the mirror.
Fucking crazy.
Record that in the mirror real quick. Do your abs again. Ay, Dios mío, papito. Blanquísimo, delicioso.
Tell you, I woke up today just looking weirdly good.
Yeah.
Felt like shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Completely bent over. You're gonna see a lot of people, they do these, they lift up immediately. We're trying to initiate it at the lats. So I want your elbows high. You're gonna notice I do this cue here. Elbows high. We're not raising the body immediately. We're initiating at the lats by pushing the elbows up and pulling that in. And then once you get about high, you can start to come up a little bit. And then a big stretch forward, almost parallel to the ground. Initiate at the lats. There. So you're gonna see a lot of people in the gym, they do them like this. They're just fucking standing here. Or they'll do the right here properly, and then they'll just come right up like this. Like they're trying to have their girl suck their cock or something. And
Two different movements, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're on the RP app. This one is a straight arm pull down, which just very different to a pull over, right?
Yeah.
Well, similar movement, but it does feel different, and the setup is way different.
I would just do the lat prayer, to be honest. This is an all-around better movement. Got my intra in here, my Evogen carb powder, and some, what is the flavor? Cinnamon toast crunch, maybe? Isoject? I don't know. It's cinnamon something. It's good as fuck. Learn the products, Jared. You're sponsored by them. Jesus. Idiot. So, if you guys are curious on the cues and wanting to watch me coach someone through them. The video we did with Eugene in Australia, he asked a lot of good questions, follow-up questions on how we should be feeling it, where the tension in the hands should be on the bar, and little shit like that. So I put him through that pretty well. It's a great video. It's on his channel. It's like Eugene Tiao, RP strength back day or some shit like that. Lots of good cueing over there.
I'm going in. That may have been a little bit too much for first week back after a show, but kind of feeling it. Kind of feeling it. I don't know what happened, normal water, normal food. Back on diet, cardio. Woke up looking like an absolute freak. Felt like shit. Bodybuilding, hashtag bodybuilding. Not yet. Feeling it?
Yeah, yeah. I feel those really well.
Good.
Try that out, man. You get to the top, instead of like raising your chest right away, grab on the grip, push your thumbs in to rotate your elbows up, and try to initiate at the lats.
Okay.
Instead of raising up a little bit. Dude, it'll cook your ass. It's good.
So that internal contraction, you get a bit more terries on that first pull, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really...
I remember reading about some biomechanical bullshit at some point, and it was all to do with trap position, based on activation in the lats and the terries and rhomboids, and I was, can I remember it? I'm just a dumb bodybuilder.
A lot of it's bullshit anyway.
Yeah, it's not really.
A lot of it's EMG data and it can't tell us much. Yeah.
It's fun to read, but does it matter?
So Justin, you're doing good. Yeah, get super parallel, and let this like pull you forward almost, like from right here, and then raise these up, and initiate the lat. Yeah. Ooh, there you go. Let it pull you forward, big time. Elbows. Fuck yeah, Aaron. Ooh. Lats first, don't raise. Right here. Yeah, good. There you go, Aaron. Oh yeah. Stay parallel at that first pull. Stay parallel. Just the lats. Don't raise. There it is. Yeah, once it gets past the eyes, you can come up a ton and squeeze the lower back. Now squeeze. Yeah, there you go, Aaron. Fuck that. Ooh. How'd that feel?
Horrible.
Aaron's dead, guys. Gives me a really good pump up here in the attachment. But gonna go for either assisted pull-ups or pull-ups next, we'll see. This movement prior to pull-ups makes pull-ups pretty rough. So get either assisted and then a pull down, or pull-ups and assisted pull-ups.
These are strong as well. It's like 1,000 milligrams of sodium in one of them. Smarter protein.
Thank Darren, both him and Penn as well. Guys, as always, versus on any pulling exercise. Hip hinge, lateral delt, even if you're holding onto it with your hands. Let's not make forearms the limiting factor in our training. It's just stupid. You can train grip anytime you want. You can train it for strength, you can train it for hypertrophy. We don't need to be training it on movements. It doesn't make any sense, especially when you're trying to grow.
The traps in your neck.
Oh, the
bruised to fuck.
Yeah. I got a massage this morning. My neck's all fucked up. Joe?
Jared found himself
Hey!
Guess who's on the team?
I'm not even supporting. Wait, haha!
Something, yeah, RP.
Oh, Joe is now officially also a sponsored RP athlete.
Welcome to the team, brother.
I don't know who's maintaining these machines.
It's the guy right behind Mario.
They're doing a piss poor job. This thing is fucking shit right now. You need to oil this up. Still feeling a little under the weather. Like I said, that flare up just got me feeling a little test flu-y, but I felt great. For most of the day yesterday after I trained legs, I was fine. Woke up this morning fine. It's like through the session, it starts to throb and you know what it's coming from, and you're trying not to take any NSAIDs, so non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. You're trying not to take those around training at all. So obviously I'm like 7 hours, no NSAIDs. And you start to feel the area again. So this little pip is starting to I'm starting to feel it, especially when I bend my legs a lot. And it's giving me those flu-like symptoms again. This is shit people don't talk about when it comes to pharmacology. It's just like, these are things that can happen. So force production feels okay. I just feel a little achy. So that's kind of a pretty decent sign of okay, it's the pip, because with a flu or other sickness, your force production goes down quite a bit. Neural drive goes down, and it's really hard to pull through the muscles you're trying to target. So I'm feeling decent. We're gonna keep going. I'll probably do a set of actual pull-ups, see how they feel. If I get less than 6, I'll just go to the assisted. Cool. Sure.
Pretty bubbly from the back. Doesn't take long for the fluff to start coming off.
Already done a training top, Mark. That was a decent set. I'll do one more there. Ooh, pull downs after this?
Yeah.
You guys talking shit back here?
But your back?
My back, my small ass back.
Looking pretty bubbly.
Oh yeah?
Kind of like your back.
And really, Rolex will do that for you. I know, man, it sucks. I'm just glad it was just oil and not a fucking some crazy shit. Oh, Aaron wants to fucking, I gotta look good for the YouTube too. Fuck off. I'll just stand here like this, but closer to the camera. Did you? I haven't looked at my phone once. I'm trying not to when I train now.
I woke up at 9.
Weight loss can get very complex. Dozens of food groups, meal timing, specific supplements, the whole gamut. At RP, we have helped over 100,000 people get into their lifetime best shapes, and we learned how to simplify the dieting process so much that the whole diet you can use to get in your best shape only takes up 1 page. And for no extra charge, you'll also get our RP Gym-Free at-home workout plan, 8 easy-to-read ebooks about diet science, cooking, and all fitness essentials, and both a meal prep and on-the-go eating guide. It's the simplest diet you'll ever follow, and if simple results are up your alley, click the link in the description of this video to get started.
So Aaron just told me a story about a hate comment he got, and somebody DM'd him, was talking shit. Iron Meadows changed his handle, okay? And I only know because I have him restricted. Changed it to Iron something else. Yeah. And he goes, on one of my posts that we posted a video, me and Mario. First and foremost, fuck you, Iron Meadows. This guy, for years, was like,
pro troll.
Your physique sucks. You don't have this, you don't have that. Stop fucking competing. Your waist is, or your torso's too long, your limbs are too short. You're never gonna be that good. I turned pro. He didn't say shit for a year. Then he came back. He's like, well, you're never gonna be a good pro. Did well, my first show. Went away for a year. Sees me in Thailand, because he's from there. He's from, what is it called, Pattaya?
Yeah, but no one knows who he is.
He lives in Pattaya, no one knows who he is, but he saw me in the gym.
He hides behind a fake profile because he's a fucking pussy.
And he comments on one of my posts. I saw you in person tonight at the gym. I just want to say pictures do not do you justice. You're really fucking big in person. Your delts are super 3D, and I didn't expect you to look that good. And then I was like, Aaron, so I told Aaron the story. Aaron gets on there and comments to him like, you know, lesson learned, like basically left him a long comment like, stop judging physiques online and stop being a piece of shit. That motherfucker commented on my shit last week.
Oh, did he?
He goes, what happened to Aaron? I knew that wouldn't last long. Something, something, something. And he just started talking shit again.
What happened to Aaron? He moved here? Like what?
Because like you weren't in one of my training videos. Like I knew that wouldn't last long. Because you are a fucking idiot.
Guys, some people are so, just don't be like these people. If your life is that pathetic that you spend months and years online trying to cherry pick something that you can hate on, you have got some serious issues. Your life is so underwhelming, so unhappy. I feel sorry for
it makes
people
sense
like
why
this. You need to find some real purpose in your life because this ain't it.
Yeah.
It's not the way.
I mean, it makes sense. He's an old, miserable white guy that moved to Pattaya. He's got to pay for prostitutes every fucking weekend.
Off his pension shit.
Off his pension, yeah. Like,
who knows? I don't know the story, but I just feel like just get a hobby or something, you know? Find some purpose. I think a lot of these online trolls they're really unhappy with their own lives. And the only thing they can do is just vent on other people and, you know, they're big enough and old enough and ugly enough to just be like, whatever, dude, block. That block button is a real easy button to press.
yeah, exactly. That's why I restrict everyone.
I just block them.
No. This is why restrict is better, guys. They will continue to comment on your stuff, and they have no idea that nobody else can see it. They have no fucking idea. So they comment on your post, and they're just yelling into the ether. Just a fucking black void. And they think people, and they're like, why is nobody liking my comment? People have to agree with me. Like this is, and then they just never know. It's the best fucking feature ever. Shows the mag grip. Basically underhand pull down. I'm still gonna use the Versals. I like to use them this way on these.
Single arm.
Cable, we'll do a cable row, single arm. I have one more back exercise after this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm doing a little more volume. Oh yeah, I'm doing a little more volume.
The fuck did I?
Aaron, pull your, look, Aaron's absolutely better than mine, guys. Ready? No, they do. They do right now. Pull it up.
Probably let me crunch on this stuff first and get in the right position. Oh,
it's crazy.
Head rush.
2 more weeks, I want to look better than mine. Give me 2 weeks.
Actually gave me a head rush. I feel pretty juicy today, though.
You look good. Dry. Just like 6 more pounds of fat off you. Fuck is that so high for? Yeah, my shit came back quick, man. My like, even my delt fullness. I'm not gonna see my delts like this in a while. I wasn't like, it was like a lot of stress and cortisol induced, and aldosterone likely. Water retention, I had no estrogen. I was hypogonadal. 2 weeks of that in my system, and I'm obviously looking a lot better now. So it wasn't even like, I didn't lose a fuckload of muscle or anything. I just needed a nice little maintenance period since I went through that process of like not having anything in my system. Guys, the ultimate recipe for muscle loss, removing anabolics during the prep, still dieting your ass off, and then thinking you're gonna maintain your muscle tissue. It's dumb. It's just the dumbest thing ever. And that's what I did. But unintentionally, I was cold turkey fucking anabolics. And it's just, no matter how good your training is, how good your diet is, you're gonna lose tissue that way. You could probably hold off and maintain your muscle tissue for a good 4 to 6 weeks if you were hypercaloric and training hard, but I was pushing so goddamn hard. So when I got back here, I just knew like I was fucked. Back in my system now, I did a maintenance period, low volume, resensitized the high volumes, and now 2 weeks into high volumes and I look like this already. So resensitization works, guys. Like periodization works. Maintenance training volumes for a good block or two will absolutely make you that much better when you go back to high volumes. People just can't take that temporary trade-off for more gains in the future because they're like, oh, I'm softer, I'm this and that. So periodize your training, make an annual plan, develop macrocycles, and then you can auto-regulate based on how you feel.
Inhale. Yawn.
Travis told me I wasn't training hard enough. I'm back, so I gotta go hard.
Get in there, buddy.
Yeah, he grilled me last night, dude. Travis
Grilled you.
Yeah, he's like telling me I trained like a fucking bitch.
Out, you little bitch.
So I got trained like a bitch on back day. That's why it's small. All that shit. That's true. You didn't call it small.
You are a bit of a back day.
I am a bitch on back day.
Everyone has their days where they're just like, hate training this muscle group.
But that's why he's here. I told him I need him on every back day now.
Yeah, you also said that I'm your favorite training partner like 2 days ago.
Don't tell him. I did toast that.
Toasted it as well, so it's official.
Yeah.
With alcohols.
True. As you guys know, most people know my thoughts on massage. People go, they get a deep tissue massage, they go home, they don't try to train and implement the actual proprioceptive feedback you're getting from the massage. Whether that's coming in here, lacrosse balling between sets, whatever it is. I went and got a massage this morning. Somewhat of like, quote unquote, deep tissue. Just somebody digging into the areas of my back and neck that are currently fucked up from sleeping weird, and my hips, because the front of my hips are experiencing a lot of fatigue and pain from a lot of walking. You have to go do something after that. You don't just get it and go home. It does nothing. You're not breaking up adhesions, whatever the fuck they say. All their colloquial language that they're using is a bunch of nonsense words. If you go to a massage therapist and they tell you, yeah, I'm doing this to the fascia, I'm doing this, I'm breaking up a knot, ask them what that means and nobody will have an answer. If you're inquisitive, do it. It's proprioceptive feedback, and it's fucking great. It's a good thing to do when you have something like that, like an injury or something, and you want to move through your session properly so that it doesn't persist. So I'm doing this now. My back sessions felt phenomenal, and I've actually felt the areas muscularly that were experiencing a lot of pain. So you just have to make sure that you're going and you're implementing the practice after you do the proprioceptive feedback technique, whether that's sports massage, whether that's lacrosse ball, whether that's whatever it is. So keep that in mind for your massages. Try to time them an hour or so prior to your workouts, and you'll get a lot more out of the massage because it's going to help you to move properly through your session. One more back exercise. I'll probably just, we'll probably use the cable or incline. Either kneeling or incline assisted to press into the bench. The one arm cable row with the cable kind of like right above eye level. I've been connecting really well with them. The cables provide better kind of tension over a dumbbell, I would say. It's basically like a dumbbell one arm row. Just the cable feels a lot better for me. And I've kept those out for a while, so it's been nice. Been a nice change. I put them in the Philippines and they felt great, so keeping them in. I'll probably head over there, snag an incline bench, do it on an incline. Feels a little more stable. I've alternated between the two. But I think, especially with this shit, that fucking hurts to kneel. So I'm gonna go over there. When we have Scott filming around another camera guy, it's always like a conversation of like,
so cool, all that.
oh shit, what do you put on that thing? What's the lens?
That's what YouTube's for,
How many
right?
fucking frames per second? And then Mario and Joe's camera guy just had a moment like that. I was trying to record it and I missed it. Shit, dude, that rig's dope. Let me know how you like it, Aaron.
Get in here. Feels fine. Good with me.
So I'm just doing it, like you can lean back. I'm just doing it as a row. Aaron's trying to do it more as like a lat bias exercise, which I don't know if there's much merit to that, but he's at least rowing enough to where it's fine. Like it's not a terrible way to do it. If you feel a good peak contraction doing it, like fuck yeah, do it. But it's a row. I'm more of a stable, protract, retract. Push the chest back as you stretch that. And then just pull, like you don't have to. If you feel a better peak contraction and shit and you love the peak contraction, fuck yeah, more power to you. But all that like lat bias bullshit on rows, I'm just not a fan of. So when I'm doing this, you're gonna notice I'm pretending there is a chest pad here, and I'm trying to protract over it and almost push this pec in that direction to stretch the fuck out of this rhomboid trap area, and then big chest on the way up. Again, the way Aaron's doing it, I think he's trying to bias his lats, right? You're trying to bias your lats a little more?
It's more just getting like a really good stretch.
Okay. I
just find positions that feel good. Yeah. And I do, yeah, I'm pulling a bit further into the hip.
Yeah. And again, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I'm
very trap dominant.
Yeah.
It's the last thing that needs to grow.
All the lat,
but it
EMG
feels
data
like I picked up quite a lot of the back.
I'll leave a few in the tank.
Mario's camera's dying. I'm done with the session. We're doing a quick outro. Great session, great session, great session. Loved it. Back is pumped as fuck. Stimulus felt great. Hooked a ton of movements I connect well with. But that's the pull session. You guys want more back stuff, I know, so I wanted to give you a little bit more back. I'll record a lot more of these. I'm gonna try to get Mario in a few times this week, so. And then we're gonna have a fucking barbecue, mi casa. Yeah. How do you say barbecue in Spanish? Just barbecue? Barbecue? Yeah.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Just roll an R.
Just roll an R somewhere. You'll figure it out.
Carne asada.
Carne asada. Just fucking meat. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. We're gonna keep rolling. I'm feeling good. Besides the lack of sleep, I've had like 4 hours the last few nights. But you know, it ain't doing shit to my, you know what I'm saying? But guys, I'll see you next time. Appreciate you watching. Peace.